My name's Eleni Michael. I own Candour Wealth Advice, and we're a financial planning business. So we just provide financial advice to clients to help them achieve their goals. I use the Legal Hub in two ways, really. I use them to do pretty much almost exclusively the wills and estate planning for my clients. So I get them to do wills and enduring powers of attorneys. Pretty much use their online service. So they've got that online portal. So I'll have a meeting with a client and I'll go through all of their goals. And there's always, the estate planning and how they leave their assets is always a huge goal for them. So we sort of ask all the questions we need to, and then we put it all into a portal and send it off to Legal Hub, get a scope and quote from them, and then pretty much, a week after that, they've got these wills done. So it's a really, really good service, and I use that almost exclusively with my clients. On top of that, though, I also use their legal concierge service quite a bit. So I've got clients who sometimes they might have wills, but they don't actually know whether they're up to date, or they've got an enduring power of attorney, but it might not have all the clauses that it needs. Now, I might think that they need to be updated, but I can't give that advice. So the concierge service is excellent because I can email them a copy of what their clients already have, and really quickly the service comes back and tells me whether they need to be redone and where the shortfalls are. And by the time I take that back to the client, they love it. They they've bought into updating them, and then we go ahead and use the service again. So many benefits. It just makes my life easy, I think, is the biggest thing. So all my clients need, everyone needs an up-to-date will and an up-to-date power of attorney. And there's often times when I still get surprised at how few people have them and how few people have the right ones. And I think part of it is you need these complex wills for most people. Anyone that's got a home and $1 million of assets, let's say, they really could do with making sure that their inheritance is protected. And they're usually and traditionally quite expensive wills to get put in place because they're complex and they've got to be right. This Legal Hub gives us it puts us in touch with law firms that will do this for us at really competitive prices. So that impediment of the cost that would have put people off because they probably didn't feel like they had enough, but we know that they needed a good quality will, that sort of held a lot of people up. Taking that impediment away gets everyone to go ahead pretty much straight away. So the cost of it is so low for the quality that you get, the consistency that you get with them. They are fast. Even though it's an online service, they put you in touch with the same people each and every time. So there's this consistency which gets real efficiency in my business. But on top of that, clients are getting the good quality wills that they ordinarily would not have gone ahead with. And they're getting them done so much faster than they expected. And they're as happy as Larry. Like, they're so happy when they get it done. They can't believe they took so long to get them done. And from my end, it's probably a week or a 2-week turnaround, and they've got these wills done from beginning to end. I think the biggest thing also is they're so generous with their time. I think that's probably one of the big things as well. So when you deal with lawyers, you're sort of on watch all the time for, you don't want to ask something that's going to cost you too much because it's going to be hours of their time. But somewhere along the line, you ask a question and it just gets thoroughly answered. And they're just so generous with. Oh yes, I recommend it. I have recommended it. Everyone I talk to, I say that they need to use this service. It is possibly the easiest service out there. I was a little bit hesitant at the very beginning because it's online, and I thought you needed to have the relationship, but then I realized it actually is all relationship. You get better service from the Legal Hub than you do from anyone else. The questions are answered so quickly, and because you get the same person each time, it may as well be, well, for me, it may as well be a personal relationship. I know the lawyers, I know the directors at Legal Hub. It couldn't be more personal service, and the pricing is incredible, and the service is great, and the quality is from award-winning legal firms. So, yeah, you can't. I absolutely recommend it.
You've just heard from a really happy client of one of our Evolve Alliance provider members. If you'd like access to some great tools, services, ideas and resources to help you improve your advice business, go to evolvealliance.com.au and join the Alliance.